So, hello Don.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
So, you're here from Microsoft Patterns and Practices team?
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes, the Patterns and Practices team.
All right. You've been speaking here at the Developer Summit conference. Please tell us that are not so aware of you. What does the team do?
So the Patterns and Practices team is a small team of about 27 Microsoft full-time employees in the developer division. The developer division is the same division that produces the .NET Framework, Silverlight, WPF, many of the developer tools and technologies. And our mission inside the Patterns and Practices team is very simple. It's really just to make .NET developers and architects successful. We build a lot of different things from books and written guidance to reusable code. All of our code is open source through the Microsoft public license. And we also build, when the opportunity is right, we also build tools for Visual Studio.
Okay, and just as it happens, we have something here that you're giving out today.
That's right. Yes, one of these is the Application Architecture Guide, which is a guide we released in October. This is the second edition. That it really is a high-level guide on high-level architecture principles. It starts at a high level and then progressively gets more detailed and eventually gets down into the specific Microsoft technologies that are used.
Right.
The other guide that we brought with us is a claims-based identity guide, which does a great job of starting with simple solutions or simple scenarios for using claims-based a claims-based approach to security, authentication, and authorization.
Hearing you now, it's Christian Weyer and Dominic gave talks around this area today.
Yes.
Okay, and you talked today too,
yes,
right?
I was speaking about the Application Architecture Guide, and Dominique Baer, who is actually one of our primary contributors on the guide, gave a talk on a similar topic.
Okay, so how did you do today?
How did I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you have to ask the attendees for that. It felt good. I had a great time.
Okay. So I hear that you came to Stockholm yesterday. Is that right?
On Sunday, yes, a couple of days ago.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So have you been doing any good stuff here so far?
We had a chance to walk around the city a couple hours yesterday. It was absolutely beautiful around the Parliament. We haven't seen the old city yet, but we intend to see that tomorrow.
All right. Sounds like you have a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so if people are interested in learning more about the Patterns and Practices team, where can they find you?
I say the easiest place to go would be pnp.ms, that's PNP, even though it's Patterns and Practices, pnp.ms. That will redirect to our homepage on MSDN. Yeah.
And before we started, you also gave me a list of other places to find you.
Yeah, Twitter, Facebook. We have a team blog also, and many of the members in Patterns and Practices also blog. So there's a lot of activity.
All right. Listening to the panel discussion that we ended today with at the conference, I heard, or I felt, that it was really important for you to get feedback.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a big component. I think. Probably the biggest thing that influenced, I mean, let's face it, we're Microsoft. We're the ivory tower, if you will, right? I mean, we're fairly disconnected from real world application development. And you know, we kind of have to be. But the way that I think about our team is if a customer was able to go inside the doors of Microsoft and get answers, I want to be that guy. I want to be the proxy to help people use Microsoft technologies better. Right, and so it's important that customers and our community really make sure that we're addressing the right scenarios. So the community engagement, feedback, it's critical. It's absolutely critical to it. Matter of fact, you heard us talk about projects that we've actually stopped because we weren't getting enough feedback. If we're not getting feedback, then apparently people don't care. So why would we continue, right? So it's a huge part of what we do.
Okay. I think a good end to this would be that you just say, okay, please, I would like more feedback from you.
Yes, please, send us feedback. You can learn more about our projects on Codeplex and on pnp.ms, and if there's anything you see, the technologies and areas that we address are everything from client development, web applications, rich internet applications, to mobile applications. So if any of that is interesting to you and we're working on something that you would find interesting, please let us know and get involved.